It's the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football, the game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies and...
Shot a goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
De Vrij cuts it out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique.
Chance! And one more try! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Abraham. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Hernandez. Loftus-Cheek. This is promising. And here's Abraham. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. He's played him through. Oh, that's nice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's hoisted clear. Played back in. Joao Felix. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford...
Rafael Leao! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. 12. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Çalhanoğlu. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Çalhanoğlu, and he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Asllani. He's had it taken off him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Çalhanoğlu. And he's picked out the run. He's away. Can he put it away? And they have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Numero 77.
.3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zielinski, and that's been intercepted. Some resolute defending there. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Fofana. Zielinski, the most accurate pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, they've got it again. Rafael Leao.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
That
di
defending
recupero.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Thuram. João Felix. João Felix. Abraham. And somehow he kept it out.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Çalhanoğlu. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're off again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xiao wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zielinski. And that's another good win of the ball. Tomori. Hernandez. Fofana. Abraham. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan are having a ball here. And the shot! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So we've reached the hour mark. Milan finding their passes. Has a shot! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Çalhanoğlu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram fiddles it through. Nicely aimed pass. Tomori does well to get it back. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great hit! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan making consecutive changes here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the...
Thuram! He would have been quick to it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chow herring after the ball here. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. And here's Abraham. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Abraham. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lovely feet. Come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Abraham. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zielinski. Ashlani.
Ci saranno 3
Zielinski.
minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball over the top. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's got us. He's shooting! And again! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame
Numero
them.
77.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And the referee brings it to a close. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Chukwueze. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Loftus-Cheek with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Fofana. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Abraham. Rafael Leao. João Felix. João Felix!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gabia. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. João Felix is onto it in a flash.
This is the time you need that pace.
Abraham! He's got space, a decent hit! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course...
Real chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their...
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Could be danger here. And big chance! Has a go! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Milan take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
João Felix. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Abraham. João Felix. It's a goal kick. João Felix. Abraham. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chukwueze. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Tomori. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Abraham, who does have an assist to his name. He has found the way through. Great chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Milan. Good. And we hit half-time.
E questo era il primo tempo, c'è ancora metà partita per recuperare.
And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kyle Walker. Gabia. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham! And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's João Felix. He can run onto that. Here's Rafael Leao. Hernandez eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Fofana kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Chukwueze is offering a right smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Milan are looking to go forward now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
So we've reached the hour mark.
71.649 spettatori.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fofana. Oh, important interception. Tomori getting this one clear. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that's a good ball. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Per il Milan. Numero 79, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30, il numero 55.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Well, that is one way to stop him. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Pulisic. He's got full. And more, and more, and more. And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 77.
It's their second corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
That has been knocked clear. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's played him through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Abraham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tomori. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Chance! He cuts out the supply. AC Milan could counter here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Aim forwards. Abraham looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing nice and neat. Fofana. Abraham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Abraham. Abraham. Milan still without a single shot on target. Abraham. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Gabbia calmly anticipates. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try...
Now the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that has been knocked clear.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he's there to clear it. And he's searching. Can he finish? Loftus-Cheek. Chukwueze. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fofana. Some really good ball movement. Great challenge, time to perfection. Loftus-Cheek. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Nice physical challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Abraham! And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's being shifted off it. Rafael Leao, well seen, saw that coming. Chukwueze. And here's Abraham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. João Felix. Loftus-Cheek.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
João Felix. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Can he finish? It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
Rafael Leao very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Abraham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Rafael Leao gets into a good position. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Fofana touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Abraham, now it's Rafael Leao. He could be in here. He's found a way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Chukwueze. Very nicely done. Loftus-Cheek. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. And they win it back again. Now it's Abraham. Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafael Leao, and that interception was most necessary. Oh, good ball! Joao Felix. It's a great ball! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 79, numero 8, numero 29. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30, il numero 55, il numero 38.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tomori gets across to intercept that. Pulisic. Oh, important interception. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no... Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Passes short and sharp.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Pulisic. Very much into the last knockings. Pulisic. Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without complication. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, João Felix, is known more for his price tag than anything else, Peter, but there's an excellent footballing brain on those shoulders, and he's often praised for his understanding of the game and his ability to know where to be in front of goal. Both excellent traits you just can't coach.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kyle Walker. And here's Chukwueze. Kyle Walker is wide and looking to get onto this. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. Yeah, he's fouled him there. We have the first set piece of the game. Milan with a free kick then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Abraham was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Abraham. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Abraham. Can he latch on to this? Chukwueze gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. Abraham. Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that was very necessary. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Abraham. João Felix. João Felix! And he's heaved it away. And here's the chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Abraham. Mignon can pick that up. Abraham. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. João Felix. João Felix. There will be a throw-in. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that was vital. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's out for a goal kick. Fofana. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. For Chukwueze. Fofana. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Abraham! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that's an excellent interception. Fofana. Rafael, he's got full! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix. That's been cut out, well played. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Abraham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is a great chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is a brilliant interception. Fofana. Abraham. Joao Felix. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he fit.
Big chance! Loftus-Cheek. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes short and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 79. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30. Il numero 55.
Fofana. Milan looking to pass their way through. Milan do have options available on the bench if they... Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's lost. Decent hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Abraham did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Abraham. Fofana. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fofana. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. Now it's Rafael Leao. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Numero 29. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero 38.
So here comes a substitution. Hernandez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 28. Numero 23.
And that's definitely not his best.
Lasciano il campo per il
Pavlovic.
numero 21. Il numero 46.
And he's intervened well there. Chukwueze. He might be in here! Chukwueze had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Abraham! And he's in on... There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, it's fallen loose again!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super...